Welcome back to Minecraft. And if you're thinking, really? You did 3 weeks of the Amazing Eternals and now you're doing Minecraft? Shouldn't you be covering the Plains of Eidolon in Warframe? Why yes, I should. Here's the thing, I tried to record that 4 times. And 3 out of 4 times, Warframe crashed. I don't know what it is today, but I can't record it. And it also means that if you think that I sound slightly annoyed or tired or something, well, that's correct. I mean, for one, I tried to record 4 times already and, well, it does take quite a bit of energy actually. Especially if, I mean, I'm very out of practice as well with recording, so yeah, it's taking a lot of energy to do this. But hey, I'm recording now. And yeah, the also things that don't exactly help with how tired I feel are things like, oh, I only have 2 big projects going on for education. I always call it education because I have no idea what to call it otherwise. No. But yeah, I have 2 big projects going, while also having big tests going. It's a whole thing. Mainly, I'm busy and I also have a back that hurts. And no, this should not be something like Jim Sterling had, who just... Well, he didn't break his back exactly, was it? Yeah. Don't exactly know what it was. Very unhealthy. But no, nothing of that sort, it's just that I have no idea. Either I slept weird or... Well, what could... Oh, it's nice. Well, I guess I can oversee that gold farm stuff. Oh, by the way, if you just watch my Minecraft videos, then you'll see that, hey, well, you made a lot of progress with your key. And yes, I have. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm pretty bloody tired. Words, I can do words. Wait, no, I absolutely can't do words. Alright, so... I have no idea. Give me some coal. But yeah, so... I'm stupidly busy with everything at the moment. Just generally my entire life is very busy at the moment. So yeah, I probably sound very tired, and I also can't speak at the moment. Hooray! Christ, I sound annoyed as well, don't I? Yeah, I can notice that I sound annoyed, but I have no idea what you do about sounding annoyed. I mean, I guess you can try not sounding annoyed, but... Oh boy, this video is becoming even less focused than the Warframe videos were. But yeah, yeah, the other thing, either I slept weird or my back really hurts because my chair is really old. And it's just kind of giving up. And that would be annoying because I've had this chair for, I think, 5 years, and... Well, I'm not saying that I'm very sad that it's kind of broken, because it's only been 5 years, because, well, that's actually a pretty decent age, I think, for a chair. Do I have something? Hooray, I have another salt in here. Wait, 5... That's not enough, is it? No, it's not. Yeah, no, I need one more golden thing. Do not waste coal. Hooray. 5 years, I think that's a pretty decent age for a good chair. No, the problem is, I'm very used to this chair. So if I need a new chair, well, that will be really annoying because, well, this is the chair I'm used to, and then I need to get used to another chair. And I'm trying to get my donkey over here, so... Because, if I'm not mistaken, he has some bags with stones for me. Hooray. But yeah, so I might need a new chair, and that's annoying. I mean, not for the cost, because I'm fairly sure I have that covered, and yeah, I don't exactly know, but that shouldn't pose a problem. But more, hey, that's something both you need to do, and I don't like needing to do things, because that's work. And, well, like most people, I'm incredibly lazy. And so I don't like the idea of having to do something. And apparently a witch has spawned, which is annoying. Let's hope the witch is not over here and I can just kind of bypass her. It's whatever. Oh, and by the way, say hello to my very large tower, which is turning out pretty good, I think. I am so tired. So yeah, this is kind of... I mean, if you want to get an idea for how busy I am, this is just my break right now. How did I do this part over here? Did I have a plan for this part? I do not remember it in the slightest. Oh wait, I remember kind of how I had this planned, I think. I also need a lot of half slabs. Yeah, this video is about as focused as my average video is, isn't it? But yeah, life very busy with a lot of things. Education, which I don't think there's a lot to talk about with my education at the moment. I mean, everything is going great, so that's awesome, but it's not really story time. I mean, if it becomes worth it, if things happen that are worth telling, well, you can bet that I will, but currently things are just going nicely. Which is, of course, awesome for just learning. Not so much if you're trying to find stuff to make videos about, or, well, I don't really find stuff to make videos about. That's not really something that I do. I mainly just need topics. Because I suck at talking. So I kind of need to find things to talk about, because I can't think of things to talk about myself. Like I said, I can do words. And I can do words has pretty much been... no, those are not the right things. But yeah, I can do words has kind of been the theme throughout the videos that you will never see, because they don't actually exist anymore, because, well, all the recordings went wrong. Because, well, I haven't Let's Played anything for a long time. The last things I Let's Played were the Amazing Eternals. And that was a long time ago, actually. Because for you it will just be... well, it will be continuously every week having just been an Amazing Eternals video. But for me, those have all been recorded in one sitting. So I haven't Let's Played anything in weeks. And yeah, I'm trying to tell a story while at the same time trying to carefully place these blocks. I can do words. So yeah, I'm really rusty at the Let's Play department. Let's have a look. How am I going to do this? I have absolutely no clue. Is this one of these parts? Yes, it is. Something like this, I kind of guess. So yeah, my entire video making skills have... I mean, my video making skills have, I think, improved over the last time. Ow. I thought that was an even level, I don't know. Can't really see the outline because it's so bloody dark. I am about 5 steps away from literally falling asleep. Yeah, life's fun at the moment. Oh, I can't pick those up. I have more boats. Yeah, I ran the wrong way. But yeah, so I haven't let's played anything in a long time. I mean, the actual let's plays that are going up at the moment are literally recorded months ago. They were recorded in the summer holiday. So I haven't made an actual let's play. I haven't worked on an actual let's play in... Well, I have been doing some other... working on some other let's plays kind of stuff, but... Well, that's not gone up yet, so for some reason, I kind of want to keep that a secret. I don't know why. I mean, if I was actually smart person, well... I actually kind of need to realize that I am kind of a smart person. I mean, if you just look at what type of education and stuff I can do, then yeah, I'm not retarded, but I'm also really bad at saying that I'm good at stuff, so yeah. If I was clever, I would actually say, hey, I'm going to... My next thing is going to be this, to, I don't know, generate some hype or something. Yeah, right, somebody is going to be hyped for a series that I'm going to do. Yeah, somebody's really going to believe that, right? But I don't know. I don't really want to create hype for something that I'm going to be doing, because I don't really think that's... I don't know. I don't think something, but I have no idea what I'm not thinking. Like I said, I'm really tired and this needs some torches, because otherwise things will spawn in here. I haven't thought up how I'm going to place torches in this place. Could this kind of work? I mean, it would be light enough, I think. It's more a question of, does it look any good? So, 1 high, 2 high, 3 high. 1, 2, 3 high. I think that on the high end looks better. 1, 2, 3 high. But yeah, so... But I have let's played something, kind of, sort of. But that has also been a month ago, so the last thing I really recorded was The Amazing Eternals, which were the 3 videos I did 3 weeks ago. So yeah, I'm really rusty at the moment, so yeah. Things aren't going too well. I mean, I'm kind of picking it up where I'm no longer having the problem of I'm not breathing at all. This isn't all too healthy now, is it? Because that's kind of something that I do at times. I mean, you don't want to blow into the microphone, And you don't want to unnecessarily exhale into the microphone because it's... Well, the microphone picks it up and it sounds horrible. So it's something that I try to avoid, but the way I try to avoid it is by kind of not exhaling at all, which, well, you can probably guess that that is not exactly healthy. Because for some annoying reason, our bodies need to release air. You don't just need air, you also need to release it. How did I do it over here? I did it. Alright. But yeah, well, you can't hold your breath all the time. I mean, well, that's kind of what I almost automatically do, and, well, it's not healthy. And, well, it's not that that it really is deadly to me. This wasn't, ow. Ow. Yeah, no worries, I have boots off. I do not die from fall damage. Not that much. Not too often, at least. But this, well, my sinkhole mine has killed me a couple times, but not too many. At least not since I had these boots. Before that, it was kind of a death trap for me. Yeah, my own mine has been my downfall many a time. Stupid barnyard animals keep walking up my tower. And yeah, this is going to be a very high tower because, well, what good keep doesn't have one very high tower? And, well, I'm not going to make it too high, I'm not going to make it stupidly high, but I am going to make it high enough that... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Again. It is going to be the highest tower of my entire castle. So that it kind of stands out, and then I'll place a... I think people call it an elytra launch pad or whatever it's called. To just boost you high up in the air, so that you can then use to kind of fly away. So I don't have to use navigates to go to that guy's place to jump off there because to make it to my sinkhole mine, which is over in that area. Because that would be nice, although I rarely travel back and forth because if I'm done there, I need to... Well, I have a big tower there that is high enough so that I can fly back here, but I have literally no use for that because if I'm done there, that means that my pick is almost dead, so I need to go to one of the gold farms to heal it. Music's still good of this game. And yeah, like I said, this video is, well, I don't know, maybe people think it's not that bad. I kind of do, at least I don't think the recording is going all that well. I'm just kind of tired from having a lot of stuff to do. Because I have a couple big projects going at school. Yeah, the word school doesn't really fit, I mean... Well, it's called hogeschool, which literally translates to high school, but I don't know if the English term high school directly correlates with the Dutch term hogeschool. It might, but yeah, I don't know. Hurrah! Now this tower is at least a little bit higher than the wall of around my keep currently. This wall is going to be that high, and then again this spot another time, and then a big roof over it. It's going to be a big keep. I mean, it's a castle. Not castle, a castle without a big keep, or... I mean, no, most castles actually didn't have a big keep, but... I would like things to feel right. They don't actually have to be right, they just need to feel right. I actually need to make a video about that as well. About realism in games and how realism and immersion play into each other, because they are related to each other after all. I mean, if something is unrealistic, then of course it will break immersion. Because randomly falling through the floor is very unrealistic. And unsurprisingly, randomly falling through the floor is also very immersion breaking. But unlike people like Shad from Shadiversity like to say, immersion and realism are not the same. They're actually very different. Because something like XCOM can be pretty immersing at times. I mean, you don't think that you are there, but you can be really immersed into XCOM. Yet XCOM is not realistic, because, well, it's turn-based. Please explain to me what's very realistic about turn-based. And I also like to save scum while I am still very immersed. And if you're wondering why I save scum, I like to play XCOM just to figure out how to make it through an encounter. I do not play XCOM to beat it by the game's rules. I play XCOM to have fun, and that is how I have fun. And, well, it's a single player game, so... well, nobody is going to be hurt by how I have fun, and... well, people that say that, oh, that's not how you are, how the developers... just how the developers wanted you to play it, so you can't play that way. Please remember that I'm a big fan of mods. I really do not care about how the developers wanted me to play their game. I mean, there's a problem with it if you are in a multiplayer game. In a competitive multiplayer game, then there's a reason to play it the way they intended you to play it, because otherwise it will ruin the experience for other people. But in any single player game, yeah, you can pretty much piss off with the argument of, oh, you're not supposed to play this way. Because, well, all I'll say to that argument is, that's nice. Bye. And this is becoming another one of my, I don't know, almost standard Minecraft videos at this point. Which is me talking about everything. Because, once again, there is no bloody focus to this video. And I guess that's kind of fair enough. I mean, currently for my study I already need to focus a lot on one thing for an extended amount of time. So, I think that my free time, I'm perfectly allowed in my free time to just go very unfocused. And if you disagree and think that I should be very focused, that's nice. You can probably guess how much I care. Yeah, I also, I mean, I like like I said before, I like that people watch my stuff. I really enjoy it, and I enjoy every comment, but this is still my hobby. So I'll pretty much kind of do whatever I want. I mean, at times I'll give ask people, hey, what would you want me to do? And then I'll do that, but well, that's still me. Then I want to do what people ask me to do. But it's still, well, it is me that wants to do what you want me to do. Yeah, this started with a clarifying what I think about with immersion, isn't it? I really need. Yeah, that's a video that's going to need a script, because, well, otherwise I'll just wander off like this, and I mean, I guess this can be kind of amusing to people. I mean, I love gopher rambles, but yeah, now I understand why he is so. Yeah, sorry, why he says things like, sorry, I'm rambling now. Because for some reason you kind of... It feels bad to ramble, even though people probably enjoy it. I mean, I know for certain that I love gopher rambles, but if I'm rambling off, then I kind of feel like I should apologize for it, because, well, it's kind of dumb. I mean, not that anything on my channel is all that smart. I mean, I'm the smartest part of my channel, and, well, I don't call myself exactly smart, even though evidence point towards me being smart. I mean, he can't write for shit, but... Well, that's not really being smart now, is it? Just, ooh, you have correct spelling. To me, that doesn't exactly make you smart, because, well... Spelling correct can do that, and it also mainly has to do with that language is pretty retarded. Many pieces of Dutch language are very retarded, but just language in general is pretty dumb. I was going to continue on the point of immersion, but now I'm talking about how language is retarded. Yeah, I'm really bad at keeping focus, am I not? Like I said, free time, way too busy with schooly stuff, so I'm allowed to ramble right now. But yeah, that's, well, it mainly is a video that I need to make that is just on its own. That I can just say, well, if I get into arguments with people about immersion, that I can just say, hey, I get kind of tired of people arguing that things need to be realistic to be immersive. So I can just point them towards that. Because that is pretty much what I did with the Witcher, because, well, it's what I did to kind of stop myself from arguing with people that either Skyrim or The Witcher has to be better. Because that's a really dumb argument to get in, and especially very annoying to get into multiple times, but I can't help myself. If people are being retarded, then I need to comment on it. I mean, I've already made I also made 2 videos of me just basically complaining about people being very, very stupid. And one of those 2 is still my go-to happy times video, because, well, there are a few things that are as satisfying to me as just showing off how dumb a very dumb person is. I might be evil. Which is also a thing that kind of keeps appearing for me. That I might be evil. but oh well. And well, my tower has become quite a bit higher again. And well, you're watching a Minecraft video, so yeah, of course it's going to be horribly repetitive. I mean, it's Minecraft. You're doing the same stuff at least 90% of the time. And yes, I have to check how I did it again, because, well, kind of like they also said in my study, quality doesn't always exactly matter, but as long as it is consistent, you can get away with quite a bit of imperfection. Same with the stairway. I mean, this one piece is a lot bigger than the average piece, but if it is a lot bigger every time, then it will still look and feel good. And I almost made a full circle. No, I also need to check if this is light enough, because I don't want things to spawn in here, because that would be annoying. But it's becoming day, so it's becoming day. I finished my tower up to a certain point. I think that's a fair point to call it for today. Let me know what type of videos you want me to make on Monday, because I don't really have a plan at the moment. I don't know if I'll listen, but at least it gives me an idea of what people would enjoy seeing. And then I'll decide if I'll listen to it. But yeah, that's it for now. This has been Phoenix, saying farewell. I don't normally do these outros for these